where will retail be when someone really like fully embraces computer vision? What does that look like for that business and how they look at their customers and their strategy and their operations? Joe?
Well, I'm always a futuristic view. I mean, autonomous driving stores is probably the top of the hierarchy of needs, right? You're going to be able to do autonomous replenishment. You're going to know exactly what products you should have on each shelf down to a specific store. You're going to have predictive allocations from your merchandising AI agent, if that exists in the future. You're going to have end-to-end store, profit maximization. You're going to tie it in with your omni-channel pieces of the puzzle too, whether it's a loyalty app itself. There's all sorts of pieces of the landscape that this hits on, from store operations to retail media to shopper insights. And those are all just going to be ultimately orchestrated and have actions happening really close to real time. So I think it's going to really eke out the profit maximization, the margins more and more and more as this matures. And I think it's going to be obviously computer vision is going to be a big role in it. I just think it's underplayed now as to what role it's going to play, but computer vision is going to play a very big role in this action layer at the store.
Great.
Yeah, maybe just to pick up on that and kind of continue with the autonomous driving analogy. I think when you step back, to me anyway, I think it's clear that computer vision isn't really a technology challenge. And I'm not underestimating the technology advancements and all the effort and resources and money put into these companies. But for me, it's really, and again, I know I'm repeating this like a broken record, but I think this is really what we have to hammer home. This is more of an operational challenge than anything else. If, the retailers who win or will win, I think, are the ones that, will get alignment from top executives to store ops, store operations, to the frontline teams around really what are the clear outcomes that they want. And then they will set out to build a system that actually support these outcomes in real time, not as a pilot, not in a lab, but actually in the stores. And I think that's why, these partnerships matter so much in this space. It's not just about dropping a new model or a new technology in the store and walking away and hoping it's going to do its magic. The same way that with, autonomous driving cars, it's not going to happen that way. It's really about working with teams who understand both retail operations and its complexity, and also complex, technology and technical systems on the cutting edge, and obviously teams that are, in it for the long haul and don't see it as a project for a month or a quarter or a year and then walk away. And I think when you treat computer vision that way, is really as an integral, critical part of how the business is run, and not just a piece of tech that today it's cool to use and tomorrow maybe we'll use something else, I think then it stops being a pilot and starts becoming really a competitive advantage.
Yeah, it's amazing comments from both Arnon and Joe here today. So just to kind of wrap up some key themes in here, it sounds like incorporating computer vision in retail is table stakes today, and there's no other kind of alternative to that at the moment, because the impact that you can gain from it is so relevant to the bottom line that it'll be a competitive disadvantage if you're not considering it and if you're not implementing and trying out ways to improve the retail model. What I would say then is elements about there's different maturity models of where you are, but the bottom line is that you start in a certain part C where you can improve the part of the business, and then from there you can make it really part of the operations itself. So I'd like to say thank you to both Joe and Arnon for some great insights. The big takeaway is that computer vision retail is not just about the technology. It's about making it work in real operations. And to learn more about how HTEC helps retailers turn this into measurable impact, feel free to reach out. And if you enjoyed this session, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow HTEC on LinkedIn, and stay tuned for the next episode of HTEC Today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.